Birdland Social, a social media night event. Around 250 social media followers attended the event at the Centerfield roof deck. They were treated to a private party, a catered menu, a ticket to the game, and an exclusive T-shirt with a unique social media design. Fans had the chance to do a Q&A with Hall of Famer Jim Palmer and MassonSports.com's Rock Kabatko. Here's Rock and Jim Palmer on the event.
Jim, you've accomplished so much in your career, on the field, off the field. Social media night, do you ever think you'd be part of something like this?
I'm only here because of you.
Is that it?
You kind of, it's funny. I remember Robin Roberts when I got to the Orioles. I was 19 and he was 38, and they thought I might learn something from him. So I've been following you. Really, my agent, my wife, it was everybody's idea to kind of, to do this, and it's a great way to, to try to communicate with some of the, Oriole fans. And Don DiAgostino, who is our producer in Masson, said, count to 10 before you send a tweet. And most of the time I do.
Have you enjoyed it? And what were some of the rougher spots there? I might bring up David Ortiz, maybe.
Oh, no, actually, that got me about 3,000 more people on my Twitter account. I was sitting there watching the game, and, he used his, pulled his usual act, and he was arguing they were behind by a couple of runs, and they finally threw him out. He'd already complained, I think, back in the first inning, got thrown out in the fifth. And I'm thinking, let's see, 36,000 people, spent a lot of money to come see him play in Fenway. They're down by 2 runs. He's one of the most decorated DHs in the history of baseball. And he just got himself thrown out, and not even on strike 3. So I finally said, finally they throw him out. And then the hashtag, my wife said next to me, I said, just respect the game, zip it. And people went crazy.
How do you think Earl Weaver would have handled blogs and Twitter and all that?
I tell you what, with our relationship, love-hate, it would have been even worse, love-hate. I could just imagine after some of our dust-ups on the mound, I think I would have gone home and tweeted something. But what's funny about Earl? He didn't care what you said about him to his face. I don't know about on Twitter. But, if he thought you were the guy that was going to help him win, whether you were a pitcher or whether you were a hitter, you're going to be in the lineup. So I could just imagine Earl's Twitter account, though. But, is there a 7-second delay on a Twitter account? I guess that's the question.
Who are some of your favorites to follow?
It's kind of, I go to notifications. I pretty much every morning now I get up and I try to do that. But, I follow that. You can really learn a lot. The notifications, you can learn a lot of stuff that, I'm pretty much doing my homework even whether I'm not broadcasting. So it just kind of gives you an insight. And, you learn a lot of stuff that you would never have a chance. And it's not always just about sports.
Thank you, Jim. And thanks for following me. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. Hey, right here, you got your finger on the pulse, Rock.